Welcome to Fanatic Finds.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Fanatic Finds video. A few months back I did a review video of my humans from the Kenner The Lost World toy line, the sequel to Jurassic Park, and that didn't do too badly, I will say. And then I followed that up with a review of the Ian Malcolm glider pack from Mattel for the 30th anniversary. That didn't do so well. So I'm trying again. I'm trying another Kenner Lost World toy review. And what we're looking at is the Ian Malcolm action figure. And yes, I know this is now my 4th Ian Malcolm toy that I own. And we are looking at 2 of the dinosaurs from the first wave, which is the Pachycephalosaurus or Ramhead, and the Velociraptor, which is also known as just Raptor. But yeah, like I say, these toys came out in 1997, and this is when I was starting secondary school. I was too cool for dinosaur toys at this point. I'd stopped collecting, and you know what? Big mistake. I regret it now. But yeah, what can I do? I'm now recollecting. I'm buying on Vinted, I'm buying on eBay. I'm slowly getting there, but yeah, it's nice to actually finally have some Jurassic Park The Lost World dinosaurs. So first up, we're going to have a look at Chaos Expert Dr. Ian Malcolm. So this is the front of the box, and like I say, it's Dr. Ian Malcolm, played by the amazing Jeff Goldblum. And I say box, it's a blister pack, isn't it? And let me scroll my notes down. Let's find the arrow. On the front of the packet, we have, it says he has a firing smart missile. Is that what it says? Comes with launching smart missile, sorry, and a T-Rex hatchling. So yeah, straight up cool. We've got a new hatchling, and as I've said in previous videos, I love the hatchlings from this toy line. I think they are so much better than the Jurassic Park hatchlings, but just better sculpted. They look so much better. But yeah, I'm getting distracted. Front of the box, and you know what? I like the style of these packaging. I like Kenner packaging toys in the 90s. I think they were so eye-catching. I love the green, contrasted to the original Jurassic Park red. The yellow hazard striping along the bottom and top, fantastic. Goes really nicely with the yellow Lost World logo. And, that massive T-Rex head, it pops. It definitely catches your attention walking down a toy aisle. So this is the back of the box. No, it's not. This is the back of the box. And it shows the other humans in the toy line, as we've seen before. Eddie Carr, Nick Van Owen, Roland Tembo, Deidre Stark. I've been over them before. It also shows the gliding Ian Malcolm and the 2 dinosaurs we're looking at today, with Raptor and the Pachycephalosaurus. But also what I do like is we get the little diorama in the top there of Ian Malcolm with his backpack chasing after that little T-Rex hatchling in kind of a wooded area. As you know, I like me a diorama picture. I think it looks so much better than a CGI picture or a cartoon drawing. I think it's so cool. I have noticed though, whilst looking at this, the diorama picture and the picture of the Ian Malcolm toy, I think was a prototype mold, because one, he doesn't really look like that, and he's not wearing his classic black shades. If you look at the actual picture, I didn't notice until I went started doing research for this video. But yeah, it's quite cool. And when I say about the hatchling being so much better than the previous Jurassic Park one, this is a picture of the hatchling that comes with Ian Malcolm. This is a picture of the hatchling that comes with Robert Muldoon in the Jurassic Park series. There's no comparison. That one, you could hardly tell it was a T-Rex hatchling. I used to think it was a Raptor, but still. So yeah, let's bring out my Ian Malcolm, the hatchling. So there we go. Look at it. It's so freaking cute. And then bring Ian out. And I do like this sculpt of Ian Malcolm. With the binoculars, he's got little knife. Oh, move his hand out of the way. He's got a machete sculpted onto his side there. Black leather gloves, like I say, the iconic black sunglasses. It's just such a cool figure. The missile launcher, though, I will say I don't get it. You know, this is the missile launcher on his back. It's something out of like Batman or Star Wars. I don't get it. It's overcomplicated. Like, because you've got to, where's the button? Pull that down, which allows these to fire up, and then he says, and then it shoots off. I just don't get it. I really don't, because oh, he's coming off his stand. Yeah, I don't get it. Like that, it doesn't close up anymore. It just, you know, like that. How is that gonna attack a dinosaur? Is it meant to be like grasping onto it? Because then you'd expect that to close even more. But yeah, I don't get it. I just think out of all the toys that, well, all the human figures, his one is the one that I feel doesn't fit into the toy universe as well. That makes sense. You know, Eddie had that grappling hook thing. Roland had like a stun prod. Dieter had actual guns. Nick had an acid spray thing, so it makes more sense. I think Sarah Harding's is a net launcher, and AJ or something like that. He had actual weapons as well. So to have this weird Batman Star Wars-esque backpack thing, kind of bit of a out of place toy in the weapon in the toy line. But you take that off, you know, articulation wise, it's standard Kenner. You know, legs fold up and down, arms can 360, and head can 360. That is it. And the reason why I got this one is because he looks freaking awesome compared to more Batman-like rubbish, which is the glider Ian Malcolm. So that one. And that one. See, that one just... No, that one just looks so much better. And I do know, you know, like how with Nick Van Owen, there's two variants, one with a baseball cap, one without. There's two variants of Ian Malcolm as well. There's one with short hair, and then you've got the standard one, which is easy to find, the one with the long hair. But yeah, that is Ian Malcolm. So now all I need to get is Sarah Harding, which is going to be very difficult to get, and Kelly at some point as well. And then I have all the gatherers. But yeah, I just try and get Sarah Harding is ridiculous. Kelly, considering she's a exclusive to the mobile command unit, I don't think I'll ever get that, but still, to finally have the proper Ian Malcolm, very, very happy. Let's put you to one side. Sorry about that. Right, so let's bring out the Velociraptor in the first wave of this toy line. This is the front of the box, and I believe all the dinosaurs in this toy line got code names. Like this one, instead of being Velociraptor, its code name is Raptor. Just makes it easier for kids to say. The same with the Pachycephalosaurus, its code name is Ramhead, which I don't really like. I will refer to it as a Pachy. Not trying to sound racist now, but you know, it's just what I've grown up with. All fried tuck being the scene from the movie. But yeah, let's bring out the Raptor. Let's not bring out the Raptor yet. Let's talk about the box. And as we can see, the box is exactly the same as Ian Malcolm's. We have the green background, the T-Rex, the black and yellow hazard striping. It reads, that Raptor breaks free from its restraints. So this time around, we actually have capture gear with the dinosaurs, which is kind of cool. This carries on throughout the movie, out the toy line and into other toy lines as well. Hasbro did it, Mattel have done it. I think Jurassic Park 3 might have had some capture gear stuff. But yeah, it became an ongoing trend to have capture gear with dinosaurs. I will say though, the capture gear on this one It's never seen. You never see the hunters capture a raptor in the first place. So to put it on the raptor toy, kind of weird. But I also believe it's because this raptor is a straight up repaint of the 1993 snapping claw jaw raptor. I will do a comparison in a second when I bring the actual toy out. But then in the back of the box, we get more mini photos of the products in this toy line. So I'm scrolling my notes down. But unlike the Ian Malcolm one, I don't know if this is because this is a European one or a second wave reissue or something like that. We get a picture of the larger electronic dinosaurs in this toy line wave, which is the Chasmosaurus, the Spinosaurus, and the Pteranodon. And the Pteranodon is a same coloration as the hatching that comes with Nick Van Owen. And in the mini diorama photo we have at the top, you have the raptor in the woods with his capture gear on. It's so cool. So let's just bring out, this is mine. And all the dinosaurs from the Jurassic Park Lost World line have a JPB stamp. It's just the Jurassic Park stamp on the leg, and obviously because that's Easter Sauna is Site B. And like I say, this is a straight up repaint of the one from the 1993 Jurassic Park. Mine, the jaw is very tight, so it doesn't open, but just compare it with the 93 one. You know, it's got more orange color to it. The black is darker as well. He's got more orange eyes. And also mine does actually work, where this one just bobs his head up and down. And also trying to get him to stand is an absolute nightmare. Just doesn't want to do it. Where, you know, the 93 one, he says, oh, kind of balances out. See? But yeah, this one doesn't. And this is what number 606, JPB06. And then the capture gear that comes with this guy is this back harness thing, which slots on like that. And then you have a muzzle on a stick. And you put the muzzle over and you put the stick in the hole in the back of the harness. So, you know, he's like that. And I'll tell you what, the hunters weren't that smart. Why would you cover up the mouth but not cover up the claws? You know, the claws on a raptor were known for being like the most deadly part of it. But now they leave that open. But yeah, and for the imagination play, you squeeze the legs together, he bobs his head down, does the snap attack, and it breaks off the muzzle. So once again, you know, just like that. I think it's wicked. It looks so cool. When I do have them on display. Ooh, I got him to stand. Quick. You know, I've got, like I say, the JP Jurassic Park 93 one. I have the electronic one usually as well, so I would have a... Oh, I've mucked up now, he won't stand. But yeah, I'd have them standing together, side by side. But still, it's a freaking cool little toy. I love it. And to get the capture gear as well, I was very lucky. I managed to get... I've had the Raptor for a while. And then I bought a lump of vintage of just pieces. And it came with this capture gear and the Pachycephalosaurus one as well, complete. So, happy days. So let's bring out the Pachycephalosaurus next, shall we? I will say this dinosaur got a bit of love from the Lost World toy line, because we've got this toy, the hatching that came with Roland Tembo, and we also have the Dino Strike Pachycephalosaurus as well, with capture gear, and his head butts forward as well, and it has dino damage, I believe. But yeah, this is the box for my one. And you can see it's exactly the same as the previous two boxes, the green with the T-Rex, the hazard striping. But on the front of this one, it does read Ramhead breaks free. And yeah, it's codename Ramhead. I don't like that. I'm just going to call it Packy, like I said. And then on the back, we get to see the products again of the other toys in the line, and same as Ian Malcolm's one. And we actually get to see the little Pachycephalosaurus in the diorama with its capture gear in that little wood thing, which I just think it's so cool. So here is mine, and I will say this is a brand new sculpt. Ooh, let's take off the capture gear. This is a brand new sculpt. Out of the 6 original Wave 1 smaller dinos, we've got 3 repaints, 3 brand new sculpts, and this is my first brand new sculpt. And I kind of like it. I do think the arms are a bit derpy, but I think it's so cool. And just a quick comparison as well, that's Roland's one. So yeah, same paint scheme. Hiccup. But what's this one? This is JP 07. And you know, the arms move up and down, the legs go backwards. And then the other side of the stamp we have here, you have a little button. Push that in and it brings the dinosaur's head down. And as we know, it's 3 inches of solid bone, and because his head's connected to the base of his back of his neck instead of the base of the skull, when it's like that, perfect alignment to absorbing the impact. And yeah, I will just put the clip up from the movie probably.
You see that distinctive dome skull? 9 inches of solid bone. Now careful. See, the Pachy's neck attaches at the bottom of its skull instead of the back of its head as with reptiles. So when it lowers its head, its neck lines up directly with its backbone, which is perfect for absorbing impact.
And like you saw with the capture gear, you literally just clip it on its back like that and plug in. So he's kind of, they were smart with this one. They actually contained him in this reinforced cage to stop him from headbutting. There was still plate on the front, so you can't see where it's going. They learned from this one. They didn't really pay much attention to do the Raptor one. But if you push the plunger, he says, and don't push it in so far because mine's an old toy, he breaks the cage off, and now I've lost it. Ugh. Yep, got it back. But yeah, he just literally breaks the cage off so he can still ram. Ooh. But again, that's the problem with buying second-hand stuff. You know, it's old, it's lost its oomph, but still, it's freaking awesome. I love these. I know they're the basic line, but still, they are freaking cool, and I look forward to getting more. I'm in the works of trying to get the Cyclops Raptor at the moment, or Spinosaurus. I would love to get the Pachycephalosaurus. That is high on my wish list of dinosaurs from the Jurassic Park toy line. But yeah, guys, this wasn't a greatest video. I do apologise. It wasn't. I'm having a weird one today, so kind of struggled through this. But yeah, like I say, Ramhead or Pachycephalosaurus, freaking awesome. I love the colouring on it. I like the capture gear on this guy, and the head bobbing. I think it's quite dirty. The Raptor or Velociraptor toy, capture gear is awesome. The colours are beautiful. I love the coloration of this guy. I just wish I could get it stamped properly and the jaw works, but again, that's just because it's second hand. But still, it looks quite duty and cool. And, you know, just having Ian Malcolm, again, number 4, is freaking sweet. Alright guys, I've rambled on way too long. Have a great one, and I will see you in the next video. I don't know what it's going to be, but I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.